So, girlfriend, what'd you do this weekend?
Well, we're getting ready for the end of the school year, and my oldest son's graduating, and we had a Marine pulley type of function where the parents met the sergeants and they got in formation, and so it's been a very
not a pulley like this where
no,
it was team against team.
and I need to find out why they call it pulley. But they get together and just kind of reinforce and reassure the parents.
War games.
Yeah. Well, not war games, but they just, it was like a family gathering for parents to get together. And it was really nice because it built up a sense of pride in me that my son is going to be carrying on this legacy that it is really touching and scary at the same time.
Sure it is for a parent, considering what's going on in our world, but if ever there was anyone who was destined to be a Marine, it's Eric.
That's right.
He is so disciplined because of his wrestling through high school,
wrestling, powerlifting. He competes in world championship powerlifting competitions. So
but he's disciplined.
He's very disciplined.
And that's, I think, a lot of what it takes. And he's strong. He's not a big guy. He's not like a muscle builder, an Arnold Schwarzenegger type, but he's strong,
physically and mentally.
Oh, Nay, your baby's leaving.
I know.
But he's not the baby.
No, he's not the baby.
But thank goodness there's one more left at home, huh?
Yeah, so we've got baseball season, and we're just really excited for the school year to start, or to end, and the summer to start, and
new lives, new chapters in your lives to begin. And you know that's partly what's going on in the world right now anyway. People are, well, of course, new things start all the time. Kids graduate from school, go on to careers, you know, things like that happen all the time. But partly what's happening in this world today doesn't happen all the time.
No, and we're seeing a lot of transitions. I just happen to be seeing transitions with my family
in your home,
along with the transitions that are going on in the world right now.
Well, a lot of people are having mental breakdowns, emotional breakdowns, because there is an energy pushing people to get their act together is basically what it boils down to.
Right.
So if you've got some things that need to be corrected in your life, garbage that needs to be gotten rid of, or anything emotional, mental, physical, where you have not cleaned house.
Right.
There's this energy push going on because we are moving through the galaxy as a planet at such a rapid pace that almost daily we're in different energy. So it's very difficult for people to really get used to it.
Right.
You know, every day feels like that kind of a feeling, like when you are waiting for the other shoe to drop kind of a feeling. Most of us are kind of experiencing that, and not just because of what's happening in the world, but because of what's happening in our universe.
Right.
Okay.
And the other thing, too, that I've noticed, and it's not really noticed, a recent thing, but the people that aren't able to handle it are suppressing it with drugs and alcohol, and they're completely staying disconnected from these changes, and that's not good for what is coming.
But it's not, because the best way to handle the changes of energy, because we are as a planet moving into higher vibrational energy, and vibrations are a frequency, because we know everything, every single thing is energy.
Right, and we kind of talked about that in our last show.
Our last show, and we'll probably talk about it in future shows, because it's so important to remind people of what's going on, and for us to remember ourselves and be aware of it.
Right.
So when we're going into this higher vibrational frequency, the higher a person's own vibration is, the easier it is going to be to handle the changes that are occurring in our universe, and especially over the next couple of years as we're moving into that important date of December 21, 2012 to be exact. And we'll talk about that. But you mentioned drugs and alcohol, and how people disconnect when they are using something like that to help medicate or self-medicate, or just the addiction of it all.
Right.
But drugs and alcohol lower a person's natural vibration. Therefore, they're not in that higher consciousness. And you know some of the other easy ways to stay in higher vibration.
Gratitude, constant gratitude.
Attitude of gratitude.
Yes, and positive thinking, not down talking yourself, constantly reassuring yourself. And you also want to be that person that creates that energy for other people around you to do the same thing.
Well, exactly, and creating is a big part of it. Number one, creative energy absolutely naturally raises a person's vibration, as do positive thoughts,
right.
you were saying. But if you're artistic, that's great. That's a lot of creative energy. But so is cooking, gardening, decorating. Look at you. How a person fixes themselves is creative energy.
Right.
Decorating their house.
Just anything that makes you feel good about yourself.
And you said down talking to yourself.
Yeah,
self-talk.
Self-talk, that keeping yourself down. You know, and
you're so right.
It's something that we all have programmed ourselves to do, and we don't even realize we do it.
I'm terrible, and I know it, and I'm terrible, but I'm too short, I'm too fat, I'm too this,
right.
I'm too that.
And it's simple because we turn on the TV and we see these images of perfection, when really that is not a reality.
Yeah, but have you been seeing on some of those, like the People magazine and all those rags, as we call them, on the grocery store line? That's the only time I look at them. I never buy them, okay? But all the stars, when they're caught without their makeup on,
exactly.
Hey, some of it's not too pretty,
right?
Right?
Exactly.
But let's talk a little bit more about the vibrational energy and what's happening, should we?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know it's interesting not only to us,
yes,
but it's the big buzz of what's being talked about a lot these days.
And people are now giving it a voice and also giving it a definition that we probably didn't know the definition to before, because a lot of people are starting to talk about it.
Well, years ago, some of the definition, as you call it, or just kind of guessing at things, was deciphered incorrectly. Because the Mayans the Mayans were totally obsessed with time. They had tons of different calendars, tons of different ways to measure time in a universal way, okay? Which is pretty amazing if you think about it.
Especially with the technology we have today.
And we can't get as accurate as what they were.
Exactly.
And it wasn't just the Mayans, it was also the Sumerians and the Hindu, and a lot of the ancient civilizations have been so accurate with keeping time and records, but the Mayans in particular. Well, through all these hundreds, thousands of years, they have charted a course of time, and all of a sudden it ended December 21, 2012. Nothing goes beyond that.
Yeah, that's interesting because it was so far back that just stopped at that time.
So the misinterpretation way back when was the world's coming to an end.
Right.
Okay, Chicken Little type stuff.
Right.
But also, I can see where that assumption would happen. I mean, it did not go beyond that date.
Right.
Okay. Well, the truth of the matter is we are aligning as a planet in our galaxy at a midway point in the Milky Way, which only happens every 26,000 years. This astrological lineup that we're going to encounter on that day, which, by the way, is winter solstice, happens every 26,000 years.
Isn't it amazing and exciting that we are alive to be a part of that?
Yes, I'm excited to be a part of it.
Yeah, because I feel like I've been working on the positive and the the vibration and the good talk and that sort of thing, that I'm kind of excited to see where it's going to take us.
Well, and that's not all. Now, here's the other little thing that's an interesting point. Every 5,521 years.
Okay, pretty accurate.
Well, I did it all myself. I sat down and charted that whole thing.
I see that you did.
The Mayans had a cycle that only happens every 5,521 years.
Okay.
That complete cycle always ended with some major, and I'm talking major, disaster of this planet.
Okay.
We've completed 4, and we're in the 5th.
So is the 5th going to be completed on the 21st? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Like the 5,000 years is going to be
Yes.
completed on
Absolutely.
December 21st?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So we're talking about things like the Ice Age happening and what have you. Now, scientists have predicted, because the Earth is on an axis, and they actually call this time period a wobble. So it's
Okay.
like one complete wobble.
Okay.
Scientifically, they've predicted all kinds of things, but some scientists think we're going to have something like maybe another mini ice age.
Okay.
I don't think anybody knows what's going to happen.
No, we
At
can't
all.
predict it. And I'm
No.
just wondering if it's going to be a sudden thing, or
Like a
is it
meteor.
a meteor thing, or if it's going to be a gradual thing. Either way, it's not.
I think we're going to get up on December 22nd, 2012,
I do, too.
and go about our business like we always
I think we should have a party the 21st.
Yeah, just a farewell party,
Just-
maybe.
yeah, just in case.
No, we're staying positive,
Yes.
remember. But what I do know, and you know, and many of us know, and many do not, that's one of the reasons we're talking about it,
Right.
is to get some information out there, even though it's on a small scale. But for those that are interested and have not heard, the thing that's happening as we are progressing in this, as a planet, in this universe, we're also progressing as a human race. Our consciousness is changing.
Yes.
For most of us,
For
we
most
hope
of us,
that
yes.
is true. But we do know that our children are being born differently, have been born differently, with higher vibrational consciousness.
Perfect example. Just watching the toddlers, their motor skills, their ability to talk and
smart.
read and
They're smart.
and to just figure things out so much sooner than before.
And it's not just the intelligence, but it is a higher enlightened consciousness. Now, years ago, and I'm talking maybe 30 years or a little more ago, there was a new breed of children being born that were referred to as the indigos, the indigo children.
I've heard a little bit about them.
And they're all grown now.
Right.
They're grown with most of them children of their own. Then came along another generation with even a higher vibrational consciousness, referred to as the crystalline children. And the new ones, the little ones being born now, and our cameraman just had a new little girl a couple of months ago. She's 2 months old now. That is out of
Gorgeous.
this world. And you
Beautiful.
can look at her.
Oh,
and
just the expression on her face is just so alive, and
you can see
Yeah.
she's an old soul with a higher
she's-
consciousness.
Yeah, but she's
okay?
gorgeous too. So
And she's gorgeous. That helps too. But the new ones are being referred to as the dolphin children,
Oh.
which is even yet a higher state of consciousness.
And that's basically